Yo, 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 we are back, folks. It is time for our main event. I hope everyone is here. Can't beat a good solid banana. So yeah, let's see what Yep, the newest pack is out, which is you've got the likes of what's it called? I forgot what it's called now. I forgot what it's called now. Why not? That is thing, right? So my yeah. Normal difficulty. Yeah, we'll keep on normal. Not overly fussed about going too crazy. So first up is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan at the King of the Ring in 1993. Yokozuna has 2 goals: make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. It's up to you to follow the plan and get it done in a flashy manner. Let's go.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992.
Right, okay.
Opposing behemoth to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate
Pausing a little bit in it.
winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut.
Okay, he's having a bit of a wobbly moment in it.
Granted him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year.
He was a big boy. He was a big boy. I love how they made him look like he's from Japan, but he's nowhere near from Japan.
Like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders, just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully now I'm making him proud of it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating Banzai drop.
Ouch.
A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able
Dominant.
to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he knocked out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to get it back. So When I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Yokozuna
Which he didn't need to do that.
totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years. Hulk Hogan is finished. Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a two-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down.
Okie dokie. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Of course, accompanied by Mr. Fuji.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania.
To be fair, if it went a lot longer, he probably could win.
WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Right. I suppose when it comes crashing down, it hurts inside.
Listen to this! What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion!
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan!
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Bam, 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 bam,
From the
bam.
Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going. Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen,
Do-do-do.
it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna. Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna. Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
He knows he's gonna be screwed. Right then. Let's do this, Yokozuna, baby. You're ready to rock? You ready to rock?
Michael Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time.
Lift your opponent, carry your opponent after. I know.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have this rematch against Hulk.
There you go.
The president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring?
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has
Right.
added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai
Come
drop
on,
will be
get
even
yourself
more
back in.
impactful.
So far, not too bad.
Heading to the top now. Perched up top. Taking a flight to nowhere.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful
Oh, you got to risk it for a biscuit.
Straight to the face to finish it off. Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short amount of time.
Just look at the man's track record at major events. He made his premium event debut with a quick win at Survivor Series, won the Royal Rumble in dominant fashion, and then captured the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania.
But that momentum
You son of a nutcracker.
after Mr. Fuji's ill-timed challenge ended Yokozuna's title reign after mere minutes. Yokozuna needs to get back on top with a win here tonight.
Ouch.
Yokozuna engaging in warfare with the Hulkster. The Giant knows this may be his last chance at the WWE.
Oh, no. Simple waistlock.
Countered into a nice arm drag.
You can see Mr. Fuji at ringside. He's shown he will do anything to earn his client the win.
Indeed.
The time's a little bit late.
Everything to retain here.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
He's far from finished.
What a clothesline!
I love how the fact he did that. I was like, it's like, yeah, that's fine.
Just punishing their opponent. Uh-oh.
Oh, he flipped that around. As we get deep into this match, you have to be impressed by a man the size of Yokozuna exhibiting this
So hold on.
level of stamina. Yoko now.
Belly to belly, Sam. Lovely.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done
He's
yet.
coming to Hulk up.
Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan.
Yeah, that's not going to
And
work,
Hogan-
Yoko.
Hogan starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up into the ropes. Big boot.
Somehow.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot.
Just to the nose. Brilliant. To the nose, but it's like, yeah, it's not coming.
Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot. Yoko staggering. Stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan. Leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko. Who kicked out of the leg drop?
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
It's a dodgy
There's a match
photographer.
going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Oh, no. Oh, strongest flag.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Devastating leg drop. Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Pin. Title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Kidding me?
And he is directed into the corner.
Yokozuna with a massively jarring headbutt.
Now
But
we finish it off.
Yokozuna with more destruction on the mind from the middle rope. Bullseye drop.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
The champ kicks out at 2.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there.
What?
We might see a new champ here.
With the crowd before the horse, the champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
And Yokozuna is just stunned. How in the world can someone get a shoulder up when a 600-pound man is on top of you? What a counter by Hogan.
Nelly, brutal Mongolian shot.
Strong impact. And Hogan, Yoko says this one's over.
Bullseye drop. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2 count.
There we go. Yoko is your new WWE champion. Nicely done, Yoko.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE champion. We may have just
At that stage, he's a 2-time champion. I think he only becomes a 2-time champion.
Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper.
There we go. We get all the rewards. We unlock Hulkamania in his 3 different versions. Mr. Fuji, Yokozuna, Jimmy Hart, Alternative, King of the Ring Arena, the WWE Championship, as it looked like back in the day.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans,
Afa and Sika.
Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions
The
like
Usos.
or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag
Was it 3-minute warning time? Is it?
competition, consistently showing an ability to
I love how it keeps stuttering a bit. I was like, why is it doing that?
variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at accompanied
Oh, the Wild Samoans.
by Afa himself.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. Hard-nosed, battle-tested.
Eventually have Captain Lou Albano with him.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team. Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is already
Blah. That's what they thought.
that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild...
You're not messing with them, really. They'll kick your ass massively.
The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived. Immediately drawing comparisons.
Yeah, I was gonna say they won the. I think they won the World Tag Team Championships at least once or twice.
10 years.
I love how the Finney. I think it was Scott Steiner's head, wasn't it? They just blurred him out, so we know it's Scott Steiner. I'm pretty sure it is.
Until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition, devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying.
That's what it was. I knew it was one. I knew it was sometime. That's Scott Steiner, the Bros.
WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Steiner brothers, we're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the
Well,
WWE.
I won't quite go extremely.
You have the opportunity.
Yes, they lost to the Steiner brothers, but we have
WrestleMania 9.
a chance to beat the Steiner brothers.
Steiners performed at a near perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos.
Yeah, the big booty daddy.
We ask you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the head shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evil to a vicious, miserable end.
Oh, is that how we see it, is it? Is that how you see it? Okay.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not
That is some mean hair, that is.
guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there is about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
Gotta remember, this is the same WrestleMania that The Undertaker took on that giant Gonzalez. That was shockingly rubbish. This WrestleMania was before I was even born.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most
I assume we lock all these.
we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
It's quite cool how they made... I assume it's the car park. It's not the car park, is it? That's
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the Tag Team Championship. With two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
That clearly rocked Scott a bit.
Yeah, Samu just ramped up his intensity. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW,
Oh,
but
sugar.
Rick and Scott have their share of singles
That
titles
is
too.
him. That is
Were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation
Oh,
for
sugar.
the Head Shrinkers tonight. Got him in the corner now.
He's able to reverse it. Punch connects.
Got it.
He has to be racked with pain.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
Someone gets stymied. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
Just excruciating pain. There's no furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug.
It's like, Fudge, come on.
Yes.
Oh. Dang it.
Double underhook.
Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well. Flying.
Off the mark.
Oh, you silly goose.
Put in the corner now.
Boom! What a headbutt!
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area.
Oh, you son of a nutcracker.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side
There we go.
like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead
Right,
set on
Fatu's
proving they're the
in.
toughest dudes around.
Flapjack punch out off the top rope.
Power slam.
Straight into the
And tag! He finally made it.
Oh, man. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this...
Right, Rick Steiner time.
Either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania.
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Ava has turned these men...
Well, I've got my timing a little bit later than
who
that.
simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiner... So we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a...
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Right, let's get him in. Let's do this.
A one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Head Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
We already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Let's just do this. Boom, boom, boom.
Stop after stop.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
And again. Oh.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan at flying."
Piercing elbow.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Right.
Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Placed him in the corner here.
Right, Sage vs Superstar's been tagged in the match yet.
Tag. Double team coming. Face first.
And the Head Shrinkers just might have it.
Right, yeah.
Oh, going right into the pin. Ooh. Oh.
And Fatu into the pin for the win. A defiant kick out after one.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Tag made.
Right, we've got to keep...
And double headbutt. Shoulders down. Does he have it?
There we go. Head Shrinkers have won their match, which they didn't win.
Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Boom. I won't headbutt each other. That's just doesn't look right. So yeah, we've unlocked the Steiners, Afa, Sika, not Sika, just Afa and Samu and Fatu, and then 90, the WrestleMania 9 arena. Who's next?
Hey, let's
Rod?
put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut
Not quite.
at the 1996 Survivor Series.
Not quite at the beginning.
Born born into this business, The Rock would become
Why does it keep stuttering?
WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather.
Hi, Chief Peter Maivia.
Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation.
Dun, dun,
The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena.
yes, eventually beat Stone Cold.
These men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens
When you go one on one
Oh, you know the rest.
with the Great One.
Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows, while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM
He's good.
Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has, on a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up
Triple
against
H in
a
it.
face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar
Triple
and
H,
hated
yeah.
rivals.
Oh, Hunter
Triple H,
H.
Hunter
First hand.
Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday Raw Thursday to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
I thought I could have given him like something like, yeah, that's a good starting point. Do, 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 do.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall,
Rocky Maivia.
The WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
Here he comes.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. He's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
We'll see.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
We ready to rock? We ready to rock? Right, Rocky.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here.
Well, that's not a good start, is it? Got right on our tail there.
Then to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And able to beat Helmsley to the punch. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia.
Not a good start, is it?
WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia.
Not a good start, is
Those
it?
that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Ooh. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart.
Uh-oh. And a well-timed counter. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just...
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
A face buster knee smash.
That was painful. Narrowly escaping there.
Chess match.
I need him not to thin. I need to. But we are struggling here, aren't we? Blimmin' heck. He just gets this momentum.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestler.
Divine's not.
Come into WWE. You're talking about second-generation wrestlers.
Oh, I needed that.
We're talking about 3 generations.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart that, unfortunately. I just couldn't get. He just kept reversing at the worst possible moment. It's like, dude.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch.
Cobra clutch cinched in, torturing their opponent.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Oh, God. And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. What's it going to take for Hunter Helmsley to retain his title here?
He keeps missing.
Of Rocky Maivia.
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense.
Oh, he keeps missing. Stop missing. Oh, that's annoying. Do need to check something. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart again. It's annoying when that does happen.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a...
Cobra clutch cinched in, torturing.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late.
That's not what I wanted to do.
He might show up.
Yeah,
we're not. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm pretty sure that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Probably be better to do it in the ring.
Championship is on the line here between two superstars.
It might take us a couple of attempts. No, we need to be on the front foot. So we do that again.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather.
Okay. What? So that's why I don't get. How does he reverse something like that? I don't get it. Oh, come on. Our timing's a bit off at the moment as well. You go for the pin. Seriously, dude? Seriously, dude? You go for the pin.
Take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to...
The Cobra clutch is applied. The Cobra clutch of...
Elbows trying to free himself. himself,
Okay.
and he escapes.
Hunter on the receiving end. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
No, 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 no. Why did you reverse it, you silly sausage? Ah. Why did he reverse it, you silly sausage? It's so easy to do. It's just AI's got to be with you at the same time.
The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for
Oh, frick's sake. We're normally pretty good at doing these objectives quite reasonably. But just been a pain in the bum, aren't you?
Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. As far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
Okay, can I at least get in the ring, please? No. Thank you.
Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right.
Nah, timing's a bit late at the minute.
First championship win.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Hunter on the receiving end. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in low.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent.
Got this one locked in.
In trouble here.
Okay.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Clothesline.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
Hoisted up. Gutbuster.
Does that not count? Oh, it's to have to end in a... Ah.
Fist to the face.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Quick. No, no, no.
And even before the bell
Oh,
rang,
you
I think
son of a
Hunter
nutcracker.
Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey,
Yeah, there we go.
we're gonna
You
do
son
things
of a
at my
nutcracker.
pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any...
First up top. Crash landing.
Is that not... Wait, you kidding me? Wait, you kidding me? That did not hit?
Helmsley just showing his huge
Oh,
edge
top
and
of dive,
experience here.
whoops.
I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental champion.
The champ is going for the cover.
Strong kick out
Why is he going for the pin? Does he not realise we are nowhere near...
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
From the top, double axe handle. Smothering offense now. From Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all. Well executed hip toss.
Challenger might need to regroup after getting knocked around like that.
Right.
Suplex.
Yeah, we're making this a little bit harder than it should be.
Just pure brutality. Come on, easy.
Can't say I approve of the champ's tactics.
Why is he doing that?
One way to get the upper hand in a fight. Hunter throwing caution.
What is he doing?
Watch out!
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
There we go.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Yeah, we could have done this straight away.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his
Just kept reversing at the worst possible moment. It's like, dude, just let me do it. Disrespectful.
This is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion. Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook to the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
No, it's really quiet again tonight.
Hunter has to be asking himself,
I thought this session might get some people in, but no, it's not at the moment. But like I said, like I always say though, over time, over years we have streamed. At the end of the day, I am here. If anyone wants to ever pop in, always appreciated. But we'll keep on trucking on. That is what we do here.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup. I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
There we go. We got that eventually. Bit more chaotic than I thought it would be.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chip. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for the Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss.
Why is it does anyone else have that issue? I wonder if this happens. Stream.
He is one of, if not.
And to be fair, the weather outside is not great now. It's proper windy.
Yeah, wrestling does. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the head chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principles behind the Sacred Blood Bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring,
Showman.
Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE
Well deserved.
Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter
Which makes
Maivia,
sense.
facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
I'm happy to take the victory, thanks. I will be. Right then.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is
A random episode of Raw.
and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at
Could have given us like a retro arena, couldn't you? Like 70s or something.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
his opponent, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler. Few men can handle
Not
the
messing with
chaos of
him.
the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
Right, let's
We'll
go
see
again.
which prevails tonight.
Steel cage.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
My goodness, calm down. Freakazoid?
Oh, what a tackle. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the
Oh,
animal, he
sugar.
doesn't know what to
The timing has
expect,
been...
just to
I
expect
say that with everything. Our timing is so bad that time.
He's looking to put him away.
You really think that's going to beat us?
And that was only a one.
Seriously?
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
What?
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
A what?
To reverse it.
Do you mind not reversing anything at the minute, Short?
You can see the marks forming already. Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Fist drop.
Oh.
Boom! Good defense from him. George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
We've seen that Steel is an above using a foreign object to gain the edge against...
Too early.
Got him right where he wants him.
Is he going for the pin again?
Shoulders up.
I don't know why he's going for the pin when you know you're clearly not.
Oh, God. Going to try and scale the steel cage.
Oh, I don't want to climb the cage.
Wall. Blast off. Ooh. Oh, what a headbutt. Peter might be very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens,
come on.
to survive this war against the Animal.
And stays one step ahead.
My timing is absolutely shocking at the minute.
Punishing. A pin. This might do it.
Does he really think that's going to work?
And the count doesn't even begin.
Is he that silly? Is AI that silly?
Steel turning Maivia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the High Chief.
That unraveled on George. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks too.
Oh, he's
Indeed, Michael.
I was going to say.
The sculpted physique of the High Chief and the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify his fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Down to Odin and a double axe handle smash.
Oh, headbutt.
Using the cranium.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know what's Maivia got here?
Caught with the backbreaker.
Maivia can taste it now. Just a nasty headbutt. Oh, man.
All right, we're almost there.
Headbutt. And his head is becoming a bigger target. Big headbutt.
And Steel fending him off.
Like a brick wall running into you.
He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
Looking to keep steady.
Seriously? Seriously, dude? You really want to get out that way? Oh, come on. No, we're going to lose. Come on. Get up. Silly goose.
He reaches the top and victory hangs in the balance now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
Get back in here.
Oh, man. The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules.
There we go.
For Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile.
Once more, setting it up.
Oh, man, backbreaker. And George is laid out.
Alright, that should be game. I'll take the win by pinfall. We almost lost that. We could have been cat. Could have been a lot worse if we weren't cat. If we weren't being sloppy. You take the win.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
High Chief Peter Maivia.
One tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
I always say, do we make hard work of things? Yes, we do.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars.
Nia Jax.
The reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations.
Yeah.
Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself
It's kind of annoying. I want to watch this properly, but it's like it keeps stuttering for some reason. Why? I don't get that. Why is it stuttering? Never seen that before with the showcase modes. There's never been that issue.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is
That is true.
women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate, she does!
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left
Sasha? Oh wait, can't mention Sasha.
in her way. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax will fight her way into the finals.
She beats Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria.
Right. 2 seconds.
Defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judging her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
Oh yes, the
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan and hopes to don the
Queen of the Ring
Lyra
finals.
Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a
Right.
tear recently. And Nia believes the crowd
probably do this one and then we'll call it a
Jax's
session.
menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
At least it's a recent one, so it's not too bad.
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now
Right,
it's
okay,
reality.
let's
Lyra
do this.
Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax.
Yeah, this
Nia
probably be our
Jax,
last
who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight
fight
will make someone.
in
Will
this
it be
session.
Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown.
It's not been too bad though. The Rock one caused a little bit of an issue, only because I kept reversing at the worst possible moment. Like, don't reverse. Right. Ready to rock with an on-looking Jeddah crowd.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out? And Nia now, this is wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the
Lyra. Lyra
tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home. Shot outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Time to fly.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia really.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Run, Nia, run.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Annihilating offense from Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
But Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake. Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches.
Okay,
so
that's
far,
not what I wanted to do.
They were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
There we go.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner in the beginning.
Like a bug.
The end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
Swanton? Not Swanton, what am I on about?
Situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this, maybe not.
No way. There's no way. Oh, my. Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
Well, that was a... yeah,
What
that's...
a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and
well done.
officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
She isn't this year, though.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
Right, that will do for the showcase bit. It's only going to be a steady. So I've got Ricochet. Yeah, we're kind of halfway through it, so that's not bad. I've got all these bits still to go. Okay. Oh, you can do it that way. Interesting. Just checking something else at the minute. This is basically create arena, isn't it? Interesting. I've seen some of these options before. Oh, I don't have a fin. Interesting. You've got to pay to buy Kane. Terrible. Mosh. Wait, that's funny. Interesting. Okay. You gotta have a 2K account. I think we do have a 2K account, but we just don't be bothered. So yeah, that was all. That will do for us then. So yeah, another solid session. Solid session, yeah. So yeah, thanks to anyone if anyone did stop by in. Always appreciate us. We'll be back with this at some point. We'll take a little break. Hopefully, we'll have something on the Xbox. If not, I'll let you know. But otherwise, we'll either be back tomorrow doing something, or we will be back later. I'll let you know in the Discord if you're in the Discord, folks. But for now, enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.